multimedia personality, comedic commentator, songwriter, recording artist, spiritual leader, author, and actor. Larry D. Reid is the founder of the MBN Network, owner of LDR Enterprises based out of Atlanta, Georgia, and the spiritual leader of the Reformation Church of Atlanta. You can catch Larry Reid on the BET Plus original series Kingdom Business and on American Gangsta Track Queens. Streaming online at BET.plus. Join with people from around the world praying 15 minutes every Tuesday and Thursday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time by calling 667-770-1402, code 974-8029#. Church Critic by Dr. Larry D. Reid. An examination of the Larry Reid Live show perspective. Purchase a copy today by logging on to LarryReidLive.com. That's LarryReidLive.com.
We're about to have a conversation. All right, it's the third day of November, which is the number 9. So you're in a 9th position spiritually. You're also in the 11th position according to the Gregorian calendar. There's a lot to be said about that. I started dealing with the 11th Wednesday in Patreon. I'm inviting you to join my Patreon for the month of November. Catch up on all the things we've been discussing about. You can always know what is happening and what is going on. On Sunday morning at 8 a.m., I am going to be talking about the 9th position and all the spiritual things that's connected to it. Now, I'm just getting back home from Tulsa, Oklahoma. I was sitting with Bishop Carlton Pearson. He is doing well and alive in spite of what you have heard. My mentor was also there. We had a very angelic, powerful, mystical, magical, anointed time. And I'm going to share with you guys concerning that. I did interview him. It's an exclusive interview. I think the only other person that he done an over-the-phone interview with was Bishop George Bloomer for Last Words. Remember, he had that huge interview with him on the Word Network. And, of course, he had a huge interview with me. And it was magical. But, you know, leaving there, and when I was leaving, all my emotions hit. It was very difficult. I don't want to think about it because I can go back to that place. So I was in that thing. But we got in the car, and me and Chamaco started fussing, discussing. That's right. It's called fusking. It's a fuss discussion. And we do it all the time. Chamaco usually ends up highly upset. Or anybody else, Lisa, who joins the chat. This just happened. It aired on Instagram. I'm airing it now on YouTube and Facebook, but I'm live with you in the chat right now. So share the link. It's going to be funny. It's going to be insightful. Some of you are going to agree with me. Some of you are going to disagree with Chamaco. My whole thing was communication. It wasn't about the next and however. I do find it confusing. I don't agree with him, but it is all about communication. Let's watch this. I may come back at the end. I may not, but enjoy it. I know that you will. And I'll see you on Sunday morning, 8 a.m. You got to be a patron in order to be in this conversation. It's been going on since June of 2011. It's really a prayer call, but most people be on the YouTube. It's YouTube and also on the phone line. So you join Patreon today. And you sign up for $12, and you will not have to do the $12 again until the first of next month. $12 every month, $144 a year. Come over there, because I bring everybody over there. I got exclusive stuff between me and Bishop Carlton Pearson that I will not air publicly, but parts I will air publicly. But there are other parts only patrons will get and only us will discuss because he was raw. There's some stuff he needed to say about some folk. He said it. But I ain't gonna put it out here. We just gonna know in Patreon. All right. So get ready for this conversation. I'm gonna be in the chat. It's gonna be really interesting because this discussion or fuss discussion. How everyone put it, it's both of them wrapped up in one. And it's really good that we had this. It still got me in the positive energy and uplifted energy because I was down. But it is what it is. Because it's transition. Because he more than likely will transition according to what's been said, except God gave him a miracle. And I love, okay, I'm not going to discuss that, but I do love him. And it's just, but you know what the Spirit said this to me? Because when we were in that moment, everybody that was impacted by the energy there, even Gina, his wife, his son, David that was there, it was impactful. When she went out the room to go get Ernesto, when Bishop was about to record his part that he wanted to play for his partners, and she was going out, we was in the heat of that thing, a dove in the spirit flew out. And of course, spiritual people see what happened in the spirit world. And Chamaco and Nathan was outside, and they saw it at the same place at the same time, and they all noted it. What was happening in the room, everybody there, different levels of spirituality, but was feeling what was happening. Because my gift is sight, I was seeing what was happening. I saw Martin Luther that nailed the 98 Thesis, and also Reverend Ike showed up in the room, sitting there around me, Bishop Carlton Pearson, and Bishop Jordan. I'm going to share more about that, talk about that, what I believe that means and everything. But here we go right here. Friends, fussing, a fusscussion.
Next Friday.
If the day was Friday, but if the day was Thursday.
But if today was Thursday,
let me tell y'all what happened.
Friday, that means it's the next Friday, not this Friday,
Marco,
but this Friday.
it's everybody we always ask. They always side with me.
I don't care what everybody ain't me. They ain't Jesus.
But what I'm trying to tell you is it's confusing, and communication is the way the people come to under their understanding. And what you be saying is a little off. So if I'm okay, what's the day? Friday. Marco, we got to do something on the
Next Saturday.
Yeah, because you got to do it
on next Saturday.
Right.
What day is that? If it's Friday, you said I got something to do next Saturday. How many days away is that?
That means it's not.
How many days away? Answer my
8 days. 8 days.
Okay, so it's Friday,
right?
And you say I got something to do next Saturday, and it's 8 days away. That's Saturday after next.
Oh my God! It is not.
Yes, it is.
Next Saturday is not this Saturday, but the next Saturday. Are you kidding me?
That is.
Because you said something totally
No,
different
but that's
earlier.
what he's been saying for years. And every time we ask somebody that, I have known this man for 30-something years, and he keeps saying it.
I didn't say that.
And every darn body that we talk to about it, darn agrees
You
with
just
that.
said to me that if it's a Thursday and you say next Friday, that's the Friday coming up. And I said, I agree with you.
I didn't say that. Like, you heard something wrong. I said it's not that Friday.
They were the ones that were saying it was not the coming up.
Are you going to listen to each other or you going to over talk me?
No. Are you confused in your head or do you
Why don't
have
you turn around,
sense?
come talk to you, I'm talking to Larry.
Can you get that slob out your mouth and talk to me correctly?
You know what? This is gonna go all
Getting
the
back to what I was saying, Michael, everybody know this is how it go. I'm not looking at the chat, see what they're saying.
Listen, I don't care.
But you need to care because you
But
communicate
that
with
is
thousands of
wrong.
people every like me.
That's wrong.
Oh.
I would say Saturday after next if I meant 3 Saturdays away or 13 Saturdays away. What the hell?
No. Listen to what I said. I think you confused. Or either you confusing me and now I'm stupid too.
I feel dumb.
Saturday after next means not this
Whether
Saturday.
you confusing me and now I'm stupid too. Okay, so Marco, if it's Friday and today it is Friday. Okay, so you say I got something to do next Saturday. You said that's 8 days away.
Where the 8 come from, Larry?
Because I said counting to the Saturday you're talking about is 8 days away. If today's Friday, you're not talking about tomorrow,
Right.
but tomorrow is the very next Saturday after this moment.
Oh my gosh. Think about it, Larry. If I said I want a red shirt, and I said, well, I want the next red shirt. Today is Friday. Tomorrow's not another Friday. I'm talking about Saturdays. So not this Saturday, but the next Saturday. Are you kidding me?
Today is Saturday.
Today is Friday.
But the next
Marco,
Saturday
what
is
world that
tomorrow.
makes sense at?
What are you talking? Next, hold on.
It don't make sense.
You and Kendall in a line, and I say the next person gets the cake. He's the next person.
The next person, not the next day. Why y'all?
You said the next shirt.
How?
I don't understand it. That is
Next is
that
next.
is
Next piece of
so-
cake.
That
Next.
is so weird.
Look in your phone,
That is so
Look
weird.
at your. Somebody look at the word next. Lopo Nawid. Nawid, you all
Because
right?
I ain't talking about the next day. If I say, okay,
But
the next day is something different, but the next Saturday means a
The
Saturday. That's
next.
not tomorrow.
No. It means the next day that's called Saturday. When you say next Saturday, you're saying the next day that is called Saturday.
That
So
means next week.
to most people, that means tomorrow.
That's to you. I've never heard it from somebody else. I've never heard that from somebody
Michael,
else.
but let me-
Next means in the time, place, or order nearest or immediately succeeding. So if you say next,
Okay.
it's if you say if
Okay.
today is Friday,
Right.
and you say next Saturday, that's the next day coming. The
Y'all
next-
are retarded.
Okay, hold on. You ain't supposed to say the word retard. This is the
Y'all
reason.
crazy.
This is the reason.
That is crazy.
But Michael, this is the reason why we're having this conversation, because you talk to the world and you got to be clear. Hold on, let me say this. So it's been like,
That is crazy.
okay, let's suppose.
So what they're saying.
Hold on. Michael, I don't get my knowledge from the.
But why you gonna lie for?
Because I'm gonna look and count how many agrees with you.
Okay, well, great.
So it has been a Monday, and I said, Michael, when you got to go back home? He said, I go next Saturday. No, it could be Sunday. And we just had a Saturday. And he said, I'm going next Saturday. So then I got to think, I know how you communicate. I'm saying, now to me, that's just coming up Saturday, because we just had a Saturday. So it's going to be the next Saturday. But that ain't what he mean. He mean the Saturday after that one.
Because I'm in that week already. If I'm in that week, I mean not this week, but the next week. Meaning
Well, you should
next
say
Saturday.
that. You should add that to you should qualify it. When you're saying next Saturday, you should qualify so we're clear. Because it's only clear to you. Now, what you got to say about that?
That's weird. Because if the day is...
Hold on. You missing what I'm saying. It's not right or wrong. This is clarity. So when you say next Saturday, then you need to qualify and give us some context that I'm not, if you say I'm not talking about tomorrow, or you say next Saturday on the 18th,
What I do,
or something, because if you don't, the communication is not clear.
what I do for the kindergartners is I put dates with it and say next Saturday, July the 10th. Because that don't make no sense. Because if I'm saying next, that means not this week. Like, I ain't talking to you no more, because you gonna piss me off.
Next
turn
Saturday.
Turn all around.
Next
Turn
Saturday.
around.
Michael,
I don't care if you get pissed on. Get pissed on, all I care.
This is a good definition for next. Coming
Here we go.
immediately after the present one in order.
Present one. Thank you. Not the present day.
Oh.
Next, the present day I'm talking about, which is Saturday. That makes perfect sense to me.
Google says next
So if I
Saturday.
say next Saturday, that means not this Saturday, but the next Saturday.
Reid
Oh,
always.
no, are you get what I'm saying?
He's driving. Let him pay attention.
He don't want to be.
I wonder if he said he'll agree with me the first time.
Listen.
Now this is not want to be
No, but what
involved.
do you say? Do you say next Saturday?
No,
No, if you gotta do something.
well, if to your defense, I feel like if today's Friday and you want to say, if you wanted to say Saturday, you would have just said tomorrow.
Right.
But if you want to say next Saturday,
That means not tomorrow.
well, it's arguable. So you gotta. you do
That's
have to
the
refer
whole
to
point.
it.
I'm saying it's arguable because
Yeah.
it's communication. Michael's issue is, in my opinion, is communication.
So Reid,
So he doesn't want to have patience and breathe and say it in a way where he's communicating clearly to the person. And he just, like my mentor says, how you do one thing and how you do everything, which he gets from his mentor. And that's how Michael does everything. And so it keeps him from having communication because he's not going to explain himself. He expects you to understand what he is saying. And if you don't understand it, you're the dummy because you're not understanding what's saying. But if you ask him to try to explain himself, you're asking him to do too much. He get frustrated, now he's ready to cuss and fight.
From now on, like I said, since I understand that this is an argumentative conversation, if I need to say next something, I will look up in my phone and stop and say, you know what, I'm going on the 10th of September because y'all do not understand what next mean or understand what I mean by the next week.
Well, Larry always tells us in life that what you need in life is Google, God, and a gun. So I'm going to tell you what Google says. Google says next Saturday typically means the next Saturday that occurs within 2 to 7 days. So if the day is Friday and I say, or the day is Wednesday and I say I'm going next Saturday, Google says usually occurs within 2 to 7 days. So we can't talk about Saturday after Saturday because that's more than 7 days.
But see, that's what he does. He's been doing this to me for years. So if it'll be Monday.
You want a cookie? I hope you feel better.
But to your defense, it does say like Nawid said, but if it occurs within 1 day, you would usually say tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
But you can't use the word next
But
Saturday.
that's fine though, Marco. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so if the day is Friday and we're talking about tomorrow, you're saying next Saturday, then that means the Saturday, that's 8 days away.
It's in my head. I will remember if I'm talking to you guys. When I say something, if I'm Tuesday and y'all say I got to do something next Saturday, I'm gonna say next Saturday.
That means coming up. The one that's
no.
next
I'm gonna say
line.
next week.
Google said 2 to 4
Not
days.
this week. Next week.
Yeah, that's
Monday,
but
Tuesday,
when you're
Wednesday,
talking to
Thursday, Friday,
anybody,
Saturday.
because Marco, what if you schedule an counseling session with one of the partners that had done a donation, and you say we're going to do it next Saturday, and they say okay, got it, and then they calling you on Saturday, somebody this Saturday, the very next Saturday is coming up, so it was 4 days away.
It's confusing me.
But see, it's not matter what's confusing to you. It's what's confusing to the person you're communicating to, which is the problem that you have across the board. You don't understand that? Okay, let's see how many people agree with you.
Trey says no, next Saturday is the 11th.
I can't hear nothing you saying, Kendall. You whispering.
Trey said no, next Saturday is the 11th.
Oh, so she agreed with you.
Thank you.
What's the date? Yeah, she
Also,
agreed with you.
if it's like, let's say Monday, if he says next Saturday, if he would have said Saturday, the coming Saturday, he would just say Saturday.
Right. That means coming up.
But that's not what Marco do.
Confusing.
It is confusing. But Marco, tell the truth. If it's Monday and you know you're going somewhere, what's that? 14 days later on a Saturday.
Next Saturday.
That's right, and that's a problem. Because if you're saying to me on Monday, next Saturday, I'm thinking the next Saturday coming
That
up.
has to do with your thoughts.
Yeah, that's true.
That has to do with your thoughts. But if I'm going somewhere this Saturday, okay, we have to learn to understand each other.
That's
If
the whole
I
point
am
I'm talking
saying-
about.
I am saying I got to go to North Carolina next Saturday. I mean next week. But if I'm going this Saturday, I'm going to just say Saturday.
Okay,
That's what most people do. They say
that's
Saturday
not what most people
or Friday.
do. But that's the
Who
one.
says next?
But
when it
what I'm
means
trying
this
to,
week.
Marco, are you even thinking about what I'm saying, or you only thinking about what you're saying? It's about communication. So you're gonna. It's about communication and being clear that you're gonna have to explain. You're gonna have to explain.
Just say the date.
I got it. I got it for good. The date, the time, and the hour.
Oh
which
my
the Lord
God.
shall appear.
Okay. All right. What did you say? Some people saying Marco is right. Then some people saying Larry's been difficult. Then somebody said Marco is right. Marco is right. Yvette says Marco is right. I bet you like that. Marco is exactly right. Dr. Vanessa. Oh, Dr. Vanessa, you're in the interview with Carlton Pearson. I brought your name up as one of the reformers that's continuing to work to reform of the church. Somebody said Team Marco. Larry hate being wrong. Oh, that's something Marco would say. I don't mind being wrong. This is about clarity. And if you're talking to somebody, you got to be clear. Marco's never clear. Not just in this, but in everything else. When I be confused.
But why come in-
Plus, he talk fast. I don't know what the hell
But why
he's saying.
do I have to be clear because of your understanding?
It's not just mine.
Larry, it looks like it's just yours.
No, it ain't. Because there are other people that's agreeing
Even
with me
when
too.
we was in the conversation before, they was like, well, no, Larry, that don't make no sense because next Saturday means blah, 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 and you forwarded then. Why is it that I got to be clear versus you understanding where I'm
you
coming
messing
from?
up what I'm saying. I'm not fighting what you're saying. I'm saying your communication ain't clear.
Well, that's not what you're talking about.
Everybody, that is what I'm talking. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
communication may not be clear in some things, but in this situation,
In everything.
this is what you're stressing. So
No, it just came up in the car. I mean, it was another thing. Michael, we've been having this conversation for how many years? We've been friends. 35 years.
we talking about the conversation about me communicating, but right now we're talking about next
But
Saturday.
no,
next week.
but see, you don't understand.
So you're mixing apples and oranges.
I ain't. I'm talking about communication. Oh my God! That's what you said. whole conversation is about communication.
It's not. The whole conversation is about me saying next Saturday or the next week in my way of understanding it versus your way of understanding it. I understand how communication issues and something I don't communicate right. I got that.
Lisa said Reid has always got mixed up, in my opinion.
At least you better be careful. You want your rent covered. I'll be snatched your... Yeah, I'm just playing. I won't do that. I mean, this is fine, man. Hey, but I'm just saying, if you're speaking to the entire world, and you are...
If I speak to the entire world, and I say next Saturday, they're going to be wondering where the hell I'm at next Saturday, and this day, they're thinking like you, they'd be confused.
But it's not about particularly the next and however people understand however they understand. But you're talking to everybody. So, for instance,
I use dates.
Our men, right? Can you just do that for now?
Oh yeah, I ain't got no choice.
Well, that's what I'm talking about, because we're talking.
When I'm walking with kindergartners and talking to kindergartners, I always use dates.
Oh my God, are you serious?
I use dates.
Well, you call it whatever you want to call it, but the thing is communication. Okay, for instance,
You shut up. I'm sick of you.
The point is, we talk to the entire world. So, in fact, when we're talking to them at 8 o'clock in the morning, we're doing intercessory prayer, coaching, and prophecy. Wednesday, same time. Some of our members are in an entire different day.
Okay.
So when we tell them what we're about to do, you can't just say next Saturday. You can't. You have to be specific. You have to say the date and the time, because it's different for them. And this is what I'm trying to tell you.
Larry, you know
everybody not thinking the same way you think.
I know that.
Now you don't, because that's what I'm talking about.
You're going to overtalk me. I know that. And there's not a time that doesn't happen. I have my calendar, a desk calendar, and a wall calendar on my desk. And when I'm going live and talking to people, I do not just say this. I say so-and-so, the date of blah, 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 blah. Every time. I make sure of that on purpose.
If that's what you do, then that's fine. There's no point of this conversation now.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Lisa, let me tell you something, Lisa.
Oh, you know she come to here.
Talking about, yes, you're gonna come to my co-fans who make her snow rockets, who just love Lisa so much. But that's not what it is, because I'm very analytical and I overthink and overanalyze.
All the darn time. Anal hassle.
So I overanalyze things, and so Lisa, I'm like, no, the reason why I said, but you just said right here, this don't make no sense. I am like that, so yeah, it can make me a little difficult. But I said what the hell I said, and because I'm like that, I be catching a whole lot of folk when they and be lying and think I just supposed to just drink down the boys.
And it could be that you like that all the time. You think folks lying because it don't fit what you think.
Michael, that's a lie. That I don't do that now. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Now you might have to prove it to me. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But a lot of times y'all be saying stuff and it be two different things. How about you just said this over here? You said, well, I spoke too fast. I meant to say. I said, you can't do that with me, because I'm going to immediately think you're lying.
Oh, like the other day with the cakes. Oh, rabababashi. I don't talk about it. I'm getting out of attitude.
What cake?
You have to ask me.
What are you talking about?
When you said something about Chamaco, you said, what you doing? I said, I'm finishing up, I'm doing cake or whatever. You said, you're going to be late. I said, Larry, I'm done. The cakes are done. You just said you finished them up, but they're done or they're done. I had to put the icing on one last one, and that was complete. And you were talking about something that was 3 hours away. I'm like, I'm not going to be late because the cake is pretty much done. You didn't say pretty much. You
Michael,
like,
it was not, first of all, it was not 3 hours away. It was a gift contest.
It was 3:43.
Michael.
I looked at my clock.
Okay, fine. But I asked you about doing something, and you were saying, I gotta do cakes. That's what you said. You said I gotta do cakes.
It was early.
That was in the same conversation. Then as we start talking, and I guess that you wanted to go, you said, it's fine, I can go. I said, I thought you were doing cakes. I am doing cakes, but Larry, I'm just about finished. Well, how am I supposed to know you're just about finished when I'm asking you to go do something and you saying you're doing cakes? So it's not me. Y'all may say it's me being difficult, but when you're talking to me, you ever seen Judge Judy?
Yes.
I'm the exact same way. So if you're talking to me, and I'm like, you gotta be, you just gotta communicate clear, because then, and now this is my issue, because once you say that and then you re-say something else,
into the dereliction.
and then I'm like, okay, now what you hiding and why you lying?
See?
And now that is true. Now that is absolutely true, and maybe I need to work on that. Maybe not.
Yeah, because all them sorry niggas that you had around you that was doing that to you, but the good niggas around you ain't doing that. And then you kill us.
Let me get on the outside now. Like, turn your head around.
Oh, my bad. I'm back out.
Yes, I have been lied to a lot, and I've seen a lot of lying. You know, so I'll be like, but maybe that's my issue. Maybe that's my issue.
We need to do a play.
But this is what I need, though. This is what I need. Let me see if you're gonna hear what I'm saying. And this is a whole lot of we're doing in front of the camera. I need clarity, and I need you to be specific. So when you come into me, think
Come
before.
into you?
No, when you come in.
I thought you said coming. That still sound wrong. Coming into you?
Ain't no. First of all, everybody know I'm a type, so that is not happening. So what?
It always goes dirt left.
That was him.
We could be talking about
But you
ants
see what I
and
mean?
cats. And it goes into tops, bottoms, puss, ding, ping, or something.
And bus, because it's the opposite of
my
puss.
God.
But the thing is, if you have to be very clear to me, I need for you to be. Now, if you're not, then it's gonna become difficult, because I'm gonna start asking questions. And you know, my children know this too.
You in court.
And that's why I'm able to. Michael, I was going to school to be a judge.
You should have stayed in school.
You know, so
Now you judging everybody.
okay, it's all right. It's all right. It's fine. Fine. No, I couldn't stay in school. I had to go do the work of the Lord. Oh my God. Oh, somebody, Dean. That's total chick. LC said all y'all need help. Lisa said Reid like to fuss and then laugh when you frustrated.
Oh, that is the truth. And then wonder why you upset. I'm ready to go home, get in my car, and disappear. You're like, Marco, where'd you go? You done pissed me off.
It's just the conversation.
No, because you like a judge sitting at a courtroom. And I'm the person going out with handcuffs.
You ain't got nobody to say objection.
Look at Lisa. Lisa's eating this. Ain't you in class? I'm going to call the principal. Them students is doing whatever they want to do. You supposed to be teaching.
Lisa, were you on time today?
Lisa, what? Oh my God. I can almost hear what Lisa is saying. Oh my God.
Lisa is a ball of fun all day.
I do love that, Lisa.
So next Saturday is the 4th or the 11th?
Oh my God.
It's
All
the
right.
11th.
Okay.
She said, yes, I'm in class. They taking a test.
Oh, they're taking the okay. I'm gonna call the principal. Said Lisa is on Instagram.
Thanks, Latray. Latray just texted me, said next Saturday is the 11th.
That's if you say it on Friday, not on Monday.
Right, be all right.
Nawid.
All right, see y'all later. I'm getting home. Oh, I really needed to laugh, 'cause I was still sad. So
What you said? Oh, okay, I forgot.
yeah, it was powerful, but it was sad. All right, see y'all later. So you guys make sure you go on IG and please watch and engage with all of the Carlton Pearson content. If he's feeling like it, he's going through all of it. He's reading everything. So please enjoy that. I hope you guys enjoy it. And what you saw here is normal. I just happened to turn on the IG and went live. So follow me on IG. Follow me also on the TikTok. I'm gonna start doing stuff over there because Mark and Erica went in there and set up my account. It's been generating money. I didn't know anything about it. I just make posts over there. Whatever I make post over there, I post over here. And it's been generating money. So I said, okay, every stream of income connected to you, you really need to be working. I don't care if it's just producing a couple of $100 a month. You need to have your attention there. Whenever you're not focusing on money, money is not focusing on you. And when I say focus on money, I'm not talking about the worship of money. It's an honor that you are supposed to have as it relates to money, because it's a means of exchange. So
You need to have your mind on your money, particularly in this month of November. And I'm going to teach you all about that. This coming up Sunday at 8 a.m., November 9. And there's some things that you need to be doing as a follower of Jesus Christ, spirit-filled, connected to him, your ancestors and angels. There's some things that you need to be doing. And I'm going to tell you what you need to be doing. Sign up right now, Patreon, patreon.com/Larry Reid Live, patreon.com/Larry Reid Live. Mind your money will mind you. Have your mind on money, and your money will have you on its mind, and you do great things together. When you're riding down the street, you see a bank, and this is something that my mentor just told me that his mentor, Reverend Ike, told him. And it's so funny because whenever I riding down the road, if I see a bank, I look at it. He said, whenever you see a bank, look at it, honor it. He said, because you always need to honor the space and the place through which money comes. All right. I'll talk with you later on. And of course, this conversation was about communication for me. Yes, I do agree that the way that he says it is wrong. Although many of you believe that the way that he said is wrong. And then there's fewer of you that agree with me. But aside from all that, it's about communication. However you want to say it. But just make sure that you're communicating so when we leave the conversation, we all thinking the same thing. All right. See y'all later. Goodbye. And go ahead and sign up right now for Patreon.
Patreon.com/Larry Reid Live. Let me tell you why you should join. You will gain access to master level teaching and coaching, which includes Sunday morning prayer calls with Dr. Reid, Wednesday night breakdown with Dr. Reid, the prophets and care pastors, divine partnerships and networking with the like-minded community, exclusive content, which includes daily posts ranging in topics that are too expansive to share on Dr. Reid's public platform, including money, health and wellness, entrepreneurship, relationships, prophecy, prayer, and more. Become a member today by logging on to patreon.com/Larry Reid Live today. Multimedia personality, comedic commentator, songwriter, recording artist, spiritual leader, author, and actor. Larry D. Reid is the founder of the MBN Network, owner of LDR Enterprises based out of Atlanta, Georgia, and the spiritual leader of the Reformation Church of Atlanta. You can catch Larry Reid on the BET Plus original series Kingdom Business and on American Gangster Track Queens. Streaming online at BET.plus.